Several Free State ANC members have been arrested after clashing with police at the Imvelo Safari Lodge in Bloemfontein. Tensions escalated after the group attempted to force entry into the conference venue. Police then fired rubber bullets at the protesting members. Disgruntled members have accused the party of deliberately excluding them from the conference. The ANC in the Free State has been dogged by allegations of fraud and branch manipulations. And for more on the conference, we cross to our journalist in Bloemfontein, Aphumelele Mdlalane. Very good morning to you, Aphumelele. Thank you so much for joining us and a warm welcome to Morning Live. The scenes of yesterday did not really paint a picture of unity as the party would like us to believe. So just take us through what's happening today.
Well, indeed, Simpiwe, the scenes of yesterday are not painting the unity that the ANC, of course, is preaching. We saw what happened whereby some delegates were clashing with the police. As a result, there were arrests made. And there were allegations, of course, that there's some manipulation of this conference. But today, we are back where the registration process continues. But we understand that the 5 regions have all, of course, come to register, but there's some delegates that are still having disputes here and there. We managed to talk to them here on the sidelines, but I just want to bring now the ANC Youth League member, Lonwabo Gi, one of those that have not registered yet. Take us through to what exactly is the reason why you haven't registered since the registration was opened from yesterday.
Good morning, Aphumelele and your viewers. We have not registered as the league, mainly because it's the Congress of the ANC and its branch members had to register first. That means regions had to register. As you have said earlier, you have seen the scenes of yesterday, the disruptions of the registration point. And as a result, that is why we are registering today, because I believe the last region to registered today around 3 a.m. So hence we are the last ones to register. All guests and the leagues will be registering now.
And we know the problems within the ANC. Also, we know the challenges that you were facing also within the ANC Youth League. You've been engaging in several meetings. Would you say you are at least reaching an amicable solution to this?
Yes, we've been engaging as the ANC Youth League, trying to make sure that we've got quite a good representation in the provincial executive committee that will be elected over this weekend, and those engagements have went quite well. We've got 6 names that we are forwarding from the ANC Youth League strictly to form part of the provincial executive committee, and we have actually also declared our interest in terms of the officials of the ANC. We have nominated Comrade Mxolisi Tukwana as the provincial chair of the ANC, Comrade Mongi Ntwanambi as the deputy, Comrade Puledi Sodi Mutswening as the secretary, and Comrade Dibulelo, who is very young. She comes from the ranks of the Youth League and those of the YCL as the deputy provincial secretary, and Comrade Lindiwe Makhalima as the provincial treasurer.
Quite interesting, Lonwabo, you are mentioning that there are names that you have, of course, brought forward to be part of the PEC members. So we know the challenges in the Free State, the challenges that are faced by, or rather confronted by youth. We're talking about high unemployment rate. We're talking about the graduates that are not doing anything. As a structure, have you been on the ground trying to resolve these issues?
We've been trying to get hold with the membership of the Youth League, because mainly we are entrenched in branches. We've got regional executive committees in all our regions, 5 regions in the Free State. And those regional structures have been working tirelessly in making sure that the plight of young people, which is unemployment, poverty, and other social ills that are faced by young people, are taken care of. We've also raised our concerns with the policy or the program introduced by government, which is your EPWP, to say it doesn't assist young people. And the money or the salaries that they get, it's actually contradictory to what the minimum wage actually proposes.
So you did mention that you are endorsing or preferred candidate is Mxolisi Dukwana. Are you confident that come end of this conference, he will, of course, be coming victorious?
It is our duty as the League to go and lobby our view with the delegates of the ANC in the province who would be in the Congress, and make sure that the preferred list, together with the 6 names that we have forwarded for the consideration to be elected in the Provincial Executive Committee of the ANC, in making sure that becomes a reality. We must not forget that the ANC becomes younger and younger daily. So that is why we took that particular posture. Also acknowledging the fact that we have had a congestion of leadership in the province, whereby leaders were appointed rather by certain individuals, and there was no room for contestation. So that is why we actually came up with this proposal.
Thank you so much. That is Lonwabo Gi. Of course, keeping us up to speed as to what is the ANC Youth League in the Free State preferring. We heard him talking about Mxolisi Dukwana, saying they are endorsing him to be the chairperson of the ANC. We must remember, Simpiwe, that there's been a lot of litigation for the PECO within the ANC here in the province from 2012, 2017, where we saw members of the ANC taking the party to court. As a result, the ANC members, of course, preaching that there shouldn't be those ill-disciplined members that are resorting to court, rather that the issues should be dealt with internally. Also, we heard from David Mahlobo yesterday stressing the matter that there is a dispute resolution committee that is there to, of course, solve the internal issues. We know that Mangaung was one of the regions that had those disputes, saying that, making allegations, of course, that they are not allowed to register to be part of this conference. Also heard from the former SG of the ANC, Ace Magashule, saying that the processes leading to this conference were rigged. However, Mxolisi Dukwana on the other side saying that it's quite a reach coming from Magashule, given that he was the long-standing chairperson of the Free State. Maybe he knows better on how the processes can be rigged, but I cannot really confidently say today it's going to be peaceful. We will wait until we go to the venue where the processes of today will take place, that is at Imvelo Safari Lodge. But according to my understanding, we will be expecting, of course, the law enforcers to be on the ground to just check for any eventualities, given what really transpired yesterday, Simpiwe.
All right, Apumelele, thanks indeed for that update.